to play. I mean, if you look even here downstairs at the spawn, there's a big open place where people like to camp or like to hold. There's another place on top where the helicopter is.
Exactly, yes, and not a lot of people tend to think about that place. I certainly don't. I always find it quite a difficult area. But as you were saying, there is so many places to hold, and we might see something of a surprise. We might actually kind of run around the area a little bit, you know, stay in one place and sort of go around in a circle. I don't think we'll see that, but I'm hoping for it still. But this team might surprise us. I haven't seen them play before, so I'm always up for new inventions. Have you quite acquainted with this map yourself, Mart?
This map?
Yes.
Oh yes, countless times. Yeah. Well, it's a fun map. Sadly, in public places, it doesn't seem to be played really a lot.
Rather true. I always wait for it though. Yeah, if you there's a massive sort of shopping mall, like I guess, well not a mall, but a warehouse, and that's a really good place to hold out sometimes. If there's a lot of doors you can seal up. You've got an upstairs and downstairs, so where the helicopter crashes, so you've got a really interesting position. Plus the traders there too. So what's this team about then? Is it a new team, or have they been on this tournament before then?
We have seen them before playing, yeah. Seem to have a
Oh,
little
that's
bit
good.
problems now with joining in.
Yes, I've noticed.
The last player is still getting there.
With
They
contempt,
they
I'm
did have some
sure.
spectators, so I hope these guys gonna join in so they can complete their team.
Indeed. So I think the first few waves would be rather easy for this team because I think that as they've played before, then I'm sure they're experienced, and this is a veteran tournament. So the first few waves, I'm probably going to expect them to skip the trader a couple of times, but their loadout tells me otherwise because two sharpshooters is quite expensive and support as well, and they do have a firebug. However, most of their perks are rather expensive weaponry, so they might skip the trader and save up, or they might buy the weaponry straight away to get the money flowing in. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one. What do you think, Mart?
Yeah, I mean, well, I said it offers a lot of possibilities. The trader right over here, which connects to straightly to this trader over here.
Exactly, and there's only 4 or 5 traders on this map, and generally this map's quite packed together, so it's gonna be rather sort of one-sided, I think. I don't think that team will necessarily go and defend a smaller area because their classes, you know, they demand more space. So as I said, the yard and the warehouse are going to be the primary spots. But hoping, not like yesterday, but hoping we're going to get some more surprises and hopefully some more flesh pounds. I saw some people viewers last night really want to see some flesh pounds,
Yeah.
and so did I.
Hey, we're gonna move to the wait screen for a moment because since we have to check on a player who can join, and we're gonna check up a little bit. So we'll be back in a minute, folks. Alright, we're back, folks. Finally the team got it together, and there we go, we're gonna start. Here on Crash with Team Sunrise. It is day 2 of the Veterans Tournament, and we still got quite a few teams left for today. And we're gonna see what all these teams are gonna do. Starting with a fresh new map. So we see a nice beginning here at the spawn point, where they hold up. A real safe place to hold. Got a little bit split up here, Admiral, as you can see. There's mostly 3 on the right and 2 on the left. Because, yeah, I mean, a lot of Zeds are coming here from the right and from that clot over there.
Absolutely.
Also from the stairs, quite a few different ways where they come from. So it's really pretty understandable that on the left side they put only one guy to hold.
Oh, of course. And it has to be the sharpshooter, so he reserves his ammunition so it doesn't run out. And of course the middle is easy going to hold, as of course wave 1 always an easy go. Always the money maker, wave 1 and wave 2.
Yeah. And I would say also welcome to the show, Flux.
Thank you very much.
So, quite interesting to see a little bit sharpshooters again. Along with Commando, we've really been missing that kind of perks in this tournament so far.
It's really weird because, for me, as a team, the most team-based perks is the Sharpshooter and the Commando. Medic is a general perk. They jump in front when needed, they heal when the teams when they're needed. They maybe be like the spare backpack of the team. And so that's also the same with the supports. They'll be like the last resort as well.
Yeah.
Whereas Commandos and Sharpshooters, they are the front line. They are the back line. They are the one that saves their teammates in general. They are the ones that are very focused in certain situations. They are so multi-tasked that I feel that they should be used more often. And it's very rare to actually be seeing them these days.
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes it comes also down to the thing. You can play a perk, but what can you actually do with it? And if you got people who got all their own speciality and they can really do it good, I guess almost every possibility is possible. But yeah, it's up to you to.
Agree.
I mean, it's up to you how to make that combination. Of course, the map is also really relevant for that. You know, closed, packed maps. You know, with a lot of corridors, is where demolition is also really dangerous. But this map is really nice and open, Crash. So not a bad map for the demo, at least in this spot.
For the demo, right? Whereabouts is he positioning? So right now he's positioned himself pretty much against the corner. As you can see, he's moving back and forward. If you have a look, you've got the right side, it's like a small alleyway. In the middle, it's everything's compacted in one part, and on the left, they go down along one line. The left is covered. He doesn't have to worry about it, it's just the right side. They're compacted enough that he can just, you know, if he needs to, one shot, I'll kill up to 20. He seems to be doing alright.
Well, they seem to pick this spot again for this location. They choose to use it again. Not a bad spot. But also it can be tricky, you know, at the front here with all the Zeds coming in. So some people choose also to weld the door here, you know, to get a little bit more safety. What would you guys?
I think it's a little bit weird, to be honest, in terms of positioning. So right now you've got a support on the medic. The medic's actually going for kills quite a bit at the moment. The support is holding out pretty much on his own at the moment.
Yeah.
But you do have 2 in front, which is in front of the, you know, the cloth door that you can see on the right.
Yeah.
That's going to slow them down. It's going to stop spawns. But not only that is, they're not going to really have the control that they're going to need later on. So if they do that and the scraper off left pan comes to the right, they're going to have to be told, get back now, because we're going to need you. Because they're going to need the 4 or 5 people to quickly kill it and then carry on controlling.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you really want to go for that die-hard time, you have to change your spot sometimes according to the traders.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, we've seen this map quite a few times in the previous tournament, and we saw there was what 4 or 5 different spots used for this for all the teams. They're always constantly changing where they were going to save time. They've got the one clot in the background. Behind the spawn. Oh, they found it.
Right, so they got a trader here. I'm wondering if it's have to go actually to the stairs here. We just connect to that. Also a quite frequently hold spot. It's where the medic locates himself right now. Okay, there we go, wave 3. Oh. I see a split up here by the team, guys. The medic and the firebug is still at spawn. Also a little bit miscommunication because I seem to want to go upstairs.
Yeah, I believe the main spot for this map is actually upstairs on the left room where they can hold out. It's very fast. It can have a small bit of a risk. So, I don't know, maybe it was too late for them to get there, so they had to decide to stay there.
So Admiral, what do you think of this perk layout? Would that be something you would be going for? This kind of combinations?
Yeah, almost exactly what I'm thinking, because what you have here is 2 sharpshooters. For this map is fantastic. You got a firebug, demo, commander, and obviously you have your support. Well, no, there is no yes, and medic. Usually support, medic, and commander are kind of mixed around a bit. Most teams, I've seen once that team never used a medic before, and they lost, but nonetheless they got to wave 7, so hats off to them. But yeah, this selection of perks is really quite good, and the team is interesting spot here. Not a bad spot as you said, but ooh, I wouldn't go here, not at all. There's too many entrances for the Zeds to come from.
Yeah. It seems, guys, that the medic is quite stacking some cash. He's now almost getting to the 800 quid. So he got a nice budget there, so I'm gonna wonder if he's gonna spend that or give it later to the demo.
Yeah, it's all about the money spending, isn't it, and what mistake can get. So yeah, that could happen. I've got a feeling the medic might either purchase something for himself or give it to the demo, or even the sharpshooter, because sharpshooter can be very useful here. But I've got a feeling it might be the demo, and most of them have got about probably 3,000 altogether. So not a bad amount of cash. Maybe about 2,500, something about that.
Yeah. Well, they do have an, at least so far yet, a nice time. You know, we are hitting the 9 minutes here at 3 waves. That's roughly, I would say, 3.5 minutes per wave if this one ends. So not bad.
Good. One thing I'll be wondering is, so far the medic has gone for the M7A3, which is the highest tier weapon for the medic, which generally means combat medic. So he'll be going for some kills.
Yeah.
But it's what sort of style are the sharpshooters and the demo are going to do with their weapons? Where the demo is going to be, yeah, he's in the background, but he may have to fight with his own weapons to assist him in the close combat due to how fast the map can be sometimes. That's the same with the sharpshooters. Are they going to go double crossbow? Is one going to go crossbow and one's going to M14?
Yeah, I mean, I've also seen one of the supports already with a pistol, with the MK23. So the support...
That's actually quite early.
Yeah, so he already has a certain sidearm with him.
One left.
Seems they're totally not scouting at all. Or waiting the automatic system to destroy him, but isn't always the best choice.
No, it tends to waste a good amount of time.
So we already seen that the Firebird guy with the dual flare revolvers and the flamethrower. I'm starting to wonder if this is his main loadout.
It does seem like there's a cooler stuck. Seems like the medic ran right past him.
Throws a grenade hoping to finish him off. But runs away again.
There we go.
And there we go.
HSG bolt for the support.
Not bad.
Good choice, especially when it's a fast map and you haven't got much time to reload.
Let's see what the medic's gonna do. Oh, we got a medic on here. This Nightsack. So if I'm not mistaken, you should have now 2 medic guns. And I see one support walking up, so I assume they're gonna choose a different location here. Ooh, that's one I've seen. But this is a very interesting one because there's like a stairs there where you can jump down.
This is a risky one.
Yeah, you can be stuffed here. I've just quite myself a few times. What is really interesting in this spot, if you actually jump down,
yeah,
you use the guy who's downstairs as your trampoline. So you jump on his head to you know, to avoid the fall damage.
Basically, if they can't control this, they are actually going to probably kill themselves if not used correctly. It has been known for some spawns to happen below them, so when they jump down, they run into maybe a flesh pound or a scrake or something.
Yep. I mean, what I'm assuming is that trader downstairs here is actually being used for them. So it might be the next trader, so they can jump down and shop quickly. This is a spot you have seen used, Admiral? This spot right here, they are using?
Not necessarily, no. It's actually quite an interesting one.
Well, it's also a nice suicidal one because the response time is not too long. You know, they're coming from the stairs, they come from the front. If you mess up, it's a funny one.
Exactly, and there's so many ways the Zeds can come at you,
Yeah.
especially for the window there. So,
And what do you think about the demo? If we mess up,
well, then they're all screwed, really, aren't they? So they're going to rely on the demo heavily here, and that's the problem. And they've got to concentrate on the demo, but the medic's always being harassed by the Zeds coming through the window. So I wouldn't be here if I was them. Not at least for the later waves. Certainly not.
Personally, would have thought that the later waves would have been better off for them to do this trick, because right now we see not much is going to be spawning. But you know, I'm actually surprised about this. You know, we've never seen this used by any other team at all. The demo is actually positioned really nicely. Sharpshooters are split, so they're taking each spot. They definitely have trained this spot before.
well, seeing the Venom takes a couple guys out that are still wandering around downstairs.
FFN's legs must be literally killing him right now with all them jumping he has to be doing.
Hey, we're almost reaching the 60 minutes, so we almost they've increased their time to roughly a little bit, but wave 4 is not over yet. Seems the sirens always do a little bit damage to them. Not critical, so it gives the medic some training there. Cash training. Those husks can be also pretty damn nasty here, Flux.
Yeah,
Always
I mean,
to the top.
in this position, usually the husks are on the other door. You see where that door is in front of them? They're usually just behind there.
Yeah.
So the time that they usually can react is usually when he's done the shot. But that's usually on a later wave. So at the moment, I guess they're alright.
I mean, the same happens in the center of the map at the helicopter, where they also shoot from downstairs to up. Also a little bit
Yes.
tricky.
Yeah, I've had that done to me before. It's a real pain. A real big pain.
Alright, seems they do have... it was not this trader, but still a close one. And that's why this spot right here is pretty interesting where they are, because there's two traders nearby. So you're playing a 50-50 gamble here. You know, that you get 2 out of the 4 traders.
There is one downside to this spot though. If you're in this corner and maybe someone will be on the right side, that top door will need to be welded to at least have one chance of not being jumped at. But you have to control the 2 spots, and sometimes on the lower right part, you've got that little window. You can also be shot from by Huss there as well.
True. We do saw that in the last tournament. A team used it very well. It was the LS team. And they actually split it up in 3 parts, and they really controlled it well. And actually, they went to the semi-finals with that one. So definitely possible.
We straight have seen a different position in here compared to their last wave that they did here.
Yep.
They're not going forward.
I do see Venom on the left again as the lookout sharp from on the left. Whoa, there we got a nasty shot by the husk again.
Yeah, I think the firebug should be slightly more on the left, but slightly more in front, so that the husk will target him, just because of the resistance, so it won't hit the rest of the team. They seem to be doing alright. Sharpshooter's taking it out quickly.
There we go. Wave 5, man. And I see already there's getting longer waves here. The Z's start to increase. And so does the time on it. I don't think we have seen a Scrake yet, right?
No, not so far.
Kind of funny to see the medic with the flamethrower. Going a little bit more to that aggressive behavior with the medic. Which is really nice, you know, to see a medic having those different strategies.
Wait, he has a flamethrower?
Yeah. He's not. He's having this in his left pocket, so we can see it.
Yeah. The suitcase pocket.
Yep. It's your carry with me flamethrower.
This me going forward again. Here we go, Husk getting a good shine.
Well, overall they're managing well. They seem to know their role, each of them, what to do. Haven't seen also a lot of problems on the left side. There's not too much spawn on the left, but Venom seemed to bring it off.
Seems like the trader's gonna be right at the far left. The medic getting leaped from behind. Don't know if they've realised yet. Nope, hasn't realised yet.
Nope.
And now they have.
There we go.
Had his own little pet and he denied it. Poor crawler.
Okay, we think we see our first AA-12. Oh, there we go. It's wave 6.
First strike goes down. I actually don't think we had any strikes last round.
No, I haven't seen any as well. Then again, mostly that's like wave 5. Wave 6, oh, we see a vote here by somebody for a restart. Not sure that was a mistake, but
It's happened twice now. I think he's just messing around with his team.
they all do it. I don't think the joke is well appreciated.
I can imagine them getting right to the like the last few Zeds doing it and then pressing it. Damro, have you done this map much?
No, Venom seems to be pulling nicely half still in the left here. I think it's getting a little bit more busy. As we pass in the later waves. Oh, we got a squeak to the front here. They also seem again to go for the crossbow combination. Like the other teams. So what do you think of that combination flux, the M79 with the M32 for the demo? It's quite a classic one as well.
Very classic. It used to be one of the cheapest loadouts as well until they did the balancing of the price for the M32. Overall, you've got mass amount of firepower when you add in the grenades as well. The M32 obviously is an amazing gun. The M79, a lot of people are starting to ask, is it really worth it anymore? Personally, I love it. I mean, is there any other loadouts you use as a demolition?
Oh, tons of them. I mean, after just playing around with the fun stuff, you know, it's gotta laugh that harpoon launcher as well. You know, see your timing, how good you can time stuff.
One thing I got myself really into when I was playing a bit was probably the Seeker 6. Doesn't do much damage, but I just love the feel of the gun, especially when you use the alternate fire. Just using all 6 shots into the person.
That's quite a bang there.
I've used it on crawlers and just watched them fly.
There we go, we're upstairs here, the trader, and
this is the room I expected them to hold off. It's one of the standard things that people do. Okay, medic now sold the flamethrower. We've got a trench gun instead. Much more suitable choice.
we saw a flamethrower again being bought here by the Firebug, I think. Oh, he sold it.
I hear a flashbang.
And he bought a trench gun. Well, it looks like Venom on the left here is having a quite easy time still. Got a squeaking coming here. All shot. Another one on the right here. Also nice taken down by the Sharp.
One seems to have slowed down slightly. Positionings are actually slightly changing to try and react faster to the spawns.
Nice, actually. I think this first time we start seeing the trench gun, huh?
Well, we saw it in the last game, right? I believe the last game, right at the end.
Right.
But yeah, it's actually one of the guns I expected to see overall, but never turned up.
It's a very fun gun to play with, but
But whenever I play, I only ever see the firebugs with the trench gun. I never seem to see the flamethrower anymore. And in these games, it's the complete opposite. We've only seen the flamethrower, very rarely seen the trench gun.
yeah, I mean, one of the things with the flamethrower, sure, all fire guns have it a little bit, but you know, it clouds the vision for the team a lot. You know, I think we all know that, you know, if you're shooting somebody in your face, you know, firing that fire gun, it clouds your vision.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes the flashbound. So, what do you think this end time is going to be, Flux? What kind of clock hitter are we going to get here?
Well, if we average it out, 4 or 5 minutes per wave from now, especially now it's just about to hit wave 8. We might be looking at a 28. Sorry, that is 28 already. 48. Maybe a 52. Depending on how the last wave and the Patriot goes.
Yeah. My bet is gonna be 43. Go for an earlier time here.
But the thing is, I must admit, every single game as commentators have said something, it's always been wrong. So let's see if we're wrong again.
Well, it's always hard to make predictions, you know. Especially I mean the pet wave. I mean, we've seen people taking from 1 minute until 12 minutes or something. It's you know, when the pets start to heal, this is where the big differences come in. Alright, pretty quick shop, I must say there.
And the skip at 37 seconds. Something we've rarely seen is them skipping ahead.
Full waves, huh? Full skippings, yeah.
Full skipping has pretty much been a couple of waves in total in all games. Very rare to see that as well.
The first team on Bionics Lab seemed to do it a little bit. MCD, I think the name was. They seem to have a good taste of that stuff.
Yeah, it seems like I think only 2 teams overall had any full skippings. First team did it, I think, 3 times in the entire game. The second one did it once, maybe.
So what do you think, Flux? Venom? At the left, you think he's gonna get some pressure to him, to the end game? That he's gonna have problems? Would he get more support of other players here at the left?
No. Unless he's a flesh pound, there is absolutely nothing else the team would need to do.
Yeah.
He's a sharpshooter, he has a crossbow, he can handle absolutely everything. And so far, you know, with something so nice and got nice vision, you can see at that distance, you can see every moment of them coming around the corner. You can easily get that headshot with the pistols, let alone the crossbow. Crossbow just has his backup. So I think it'll be more, if it's going to happen, he will be actually assisting the rest of the team, and then having to go back with a few Zeds that he left behind.
Right. Well, they do seem to think ahead, because it's really good to put a sharp there, because, you know, it has a distance as well. And accuracy, so not a bad choice.
Demolition definitely doing quite well.
Yeah, he seemed to stick to the same loadout, you know, the M79 plus M32, which is stable, I guess. It is also nice, which I don't think we've seen also ridiculously a lot, is that people like the support carry like a sidearm, you know, like a weapon, like a pistol or something, to contribute to the team more and save ammo. And actually have more in the end to shoot with. So, Flux, if you would like to see a setting, you know, like what do you like to see still in these games? Like what kind of perk layout?
I still like to go for the balanced standard sort of layout. Maybe with that 1 or 2 change. Basically, I would maybe go for 2 sharpshooters, 2 supports. So you have a front line, back line. You cover both ranges. I have at least one commando, and the 6th one is always situational. Like I would use that to just really base it on the maps. If it's a long range map, maybe a 3rd sharpshooter. If it's very, very fast, I have another crowd control, so a firebug or a commando. If we're going to take a lot of damage, maybe a medic. you know, or even another support, which I have seen in the done in the past.
Yeah.
It's all down to the map. But yeah, I'll try and keep it standard.
There we go. Trader time again. Let's see if we're gonna see some new weapons in the field here, or just refilling what they already have. No, it's pretty much a refill here. They can actually hold here, or gonna go back to their safe spot. We actually see a lot of teams actually in this area in the last tournament here. But ooh, we got a flesh bound here. Boom! See another one coming down, and there's Scrake in the distance there. Demo's reloading. Oh, another pipe.
Efficiently using the ammo. I like that. So far, 34.5 minutes. I'd say we're almost a quarter of the way through Wave 9.
Yeah.
Maybe what? 10 minutes extra, so we could still be looking at the 48-minute mark.
Yeah. My bet would be still 43. Yeah. I do see that their cash amounts going a little bit higher. They seem to have quite a little bit left. So I don't think they're gonna buy a lot of new weapons anymore. It's gonna be that old refill trick. But I guess they're gonna spend it on pipes with the bet. So I think it's banking time now. So what do you think, Flux? Are they gonna buy pipes for this match against the bet?
I think they would have to. I mean, you've seen what happens in the past in this. The only other thing they could do is maybe go to the trader where on the left side, where it's really open space. Yeah. And they'll just shoot from range, and then have the support and fire above to do the close range.
Yeah, and there's the you know, the obstacles in the middle to kind of take cover from those rockets and stuff.
Exactly. So for like the weapon loadout that they got, that would be the best thing if they weren't to use pipe bombs. If they were to use pipe bombs, they're really gonna have to protect the demolition, because he's the one that's gonna have to constantly keep the pipe bombs up if he's going to do the spare pipe bomb thing. So once they're used, he goes and replace them.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it already, but before the demo went into trade, we actually dropped 2 pipes on that right side here at the fence.
Oh yeah.
So that's a nice, you know, a nice preparation here when something comes from that side. Oh, we got our first flash pound coming in. Second one, and also taken down. Wow, that's a bunch of gore fest there from the right. So it's wave 10 flux. We got 2 flash pounds already, and I hope we're gonna get a little bit more than that, which usually comes at the end of the wave.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get a couple of flash pounds in between. We have seen in the past where we've only had 2 sets of flash pounds, or just the one, which is a shame.
Yeah.
But this team have done it quicker than I expected. Knocked off maybe, what, a couple of minutes? The flash fan right in front.
Oh, a double one. Wow, that was nicely cleared.
A little bit of a mess up of the demo and his targeting, but he got there in the end.
True. Still a couple pipes laying on the right here, so that also has still a safety mark.
Bet I'm getting a little bit bored there, chucking a load of cash down and then recollecting it. The standard killing floor thing to get rid of your boredom. Break on the right. And the sharpshooter straight in there.
Yeah, once again we see those crossbow combinations a lot. I guess it's all safe play. Haven't seen a lot of lever action rifles, muskets around yet.
Yeah, the musket seems to be one of the least used sharpshooter weapons. Has its advantages, but it's mostly the scope that puts most people off, including myself. One straight down, 2 straight down. Any more?
Not bad. And we're heading almost to the end here. And then it's time for the petty. You think they got? Do you think they will stick actually here for the pet as well?
Sorry, what was that?
So we're heading almost to the last wave, and for the patriarch, do you think she actually stick here in the spawn, like they did for the almost the whole game?
To be honest, it's a good shot. like to at least start the actual wave itself.
Yeah.
You get the idea of where the Patriarch is, and then from there you can go, right, are we going to stay here? Is he coming from the top? Is he coming from the bottom? Is it safe here? Have we got it defended well? But from what FFN, the demo, is actually doing, I believe they are staying there.
Yeah.
He has put down around about 5 fire bombs.
Right. So it seems they have the trader right here in the open space, which is not a bad place to do the pet with. There we go. Seeing an hunting shotgun here. Demo's refilling and about a pipe bomb. Still see quite a bit of fair cash in the team. The medic still having like 2k. He's getting in now. You should buy a pipe. You should have enough for that.
This is the downside about having the distance of the trader to where you want to hold out. Is most teams, have we seen already from yesterday, they will pipe up near the trader so they can get loads and loads of pipe bombs.
Yeah.
Even if it's the people who are not a demo.
True.
But in this case, the demos had to run all the way back. And he has to play some, and then as we can see, we only got 8 seconds left. So, Patriarch has been released, and you can see they're already being very defensive on the positioning.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting close there.
The rocket going in. Doesn't hit anyone, goes right underneath the...
Oh, the medic comes in. Oh, wow! What a toss there, man. Another one. And he runs off.
Can they keep up with him though?
Goes up to the stairs. Couple demos still reloading here in the back. Shooting
Now,
up.
this is definitely nice to see. They're chasing after the Patriarch.
First team who does
This is
it.
something we rarely see.
Oh.
In he goes. It's just the two of them.
Oh. Oh, the man is getting low there. His armor is gone. And he escapes again. Healing still nearby.
Oh,
But hey,
nice one.
we got a time here.
45 minutes and 19 seconds.
Not
I
bad.
was right.
That was not bad. Hey guys, we're gonna knock down quickly because we're having a next team getting up ready. So we'll be back in a couple minutes.